What if I told you there's a way to boost productivity, slash healthcare expenses, and create a happier, healthier workplace? Well, the answer lies in the power of plants. Welcome to the Abundant Avocado podcast, where we explore the juicy secrets to financial freedom and a thriving life using tech tools, smart business strategies, and a dash of superfood magic. Today, we're uncovering the secrets of the FAVES 100 system.
All right, so we're back, ready for another deep dive.
Absolutely. Always excited to dig into something new.
Well, today it's all about, how to become a plant-powered titan.
Oh, now that sounds intriguing. I'm all ears.
Right. So we're talking about SuperFood Parents and their FAVES100 system.
Okay, so we're talking about getting people to eat more fruits and veggies then.
Exactly. And get this, they use gamification to do it.
Gamification. Like a game. To eat healthy.
Yep. You earn points for eating your fruits and veggies.
Interesting. And points turn into, what, prizes? Rewards?
Well, kinda. You climb the ranks, Crusaders, Avengers, Titans.
Sounds like something out of a comic book.
It does, right. But we're here to figure out, is this for real?
You mean, is it actually effective? Or just a fun gimmick?
Exactly. We've got interviews with Chef LaQuita Marie, who created the system, and some research on how nutrition affects productivity, even some interesting marketing stuff.
Okay, so we're going deep then.
Deep dive, all the way. So to kick things off, can you give us the rundown on this FAVES 100 thing? How does it work? What's the deal with all the superheroes?
Well, it's pretty simple, actually. Employees earn points for eating whole fruits and veggies or, minimally processed, so no French fries.
So like an apple gets you points, a bag of chips doesn't? Makes sense.
And the more points you earn, the higher you climb in the ranks, like leveling up in a game.
I like that. So there are levels. Like how many points do I need to be a superfood Avenger?
To become a Crusader, you need 50 points. Then 65 points makes you an Avenger.
And for the ultimate plant-powered Titan status?
You got to hit 80 points or more. Go big or go home, right?
That's awesome. But I mean, I'm sure companies are thinking, what's in it for us?
Well, that's where it gets really interesting. Our sources say this could actually save companies money, reduced healthcare costs,
So eating more veggies means fewer sick days, lower insurance costs? That's pretty wild.
It is. And there's more. Think about productivity.
Okay, so how does munching on carrots make you a better worker?
Well, all those vitamins and minerals, all those antioxidants,
Yeah.
they fuel your brain, give you energy.
So instead of crashing in the afternoon, you're powered up by produce.
Exactly. And it's not just a theory. There are companies who've seen real results. Increased productivity, fewer sick days. The evidence is there.
Okay, so healthier employees, more productive employees. That's a good start. But I know they also talk about morale, right?
It's huge. Think about it. If your company is investing in your health, making it fun to make good choices.
Yeah, it makes you feel valued.
Right, exactly. It creates this positive culture, this sense of community. And when people feel good, they work better, they're more engaged.
Makes sense. So it's not just about individual health, it's about the whole company culture.
It's about creating a workplace where people thrive.
Okay, so we've got the points, the superhero ranks. It all sounds pretty cool. But there's also this thing about mindset tools. What are those exactly? Like tools for your brain.
Well, kind of. Think of them as ways to make healthy choices easier and more fun.
Okay, I'm curious. Give me an example.
One that stands out is called Secret Identity No More. It's all about, being proud of your healthy choices.
Yeah.
Not hiding your salad at your desk.
So instead of being the secret salad eater, you become the office veggie hero.
You got it. You share your success. You inspire others. Suddenly, everyone wants to be a plant-powered titan.
I can see how that could be contagious. Are there other tools like that?
Oh, yeah. There's 5E's Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
That's about having a dedicated space in the office for healthy snacks, recipe ideas.
Like a healthy haven.
Exactly. It's all about making it easy to make good choices.
And I bet those team challenge and help too, right? Like potlucks and stuff.
Absolutely. That's Team Up for Success, makes healthy eating social, something you do together.
Makes it more fun, less like a chore.
Exactly. And it creates that sense of camaraderie, we're all in this together.
So we've got the point system, the tools. It all sounds pretty comprehensive. But wait, there's more.
Uh-oh. What else?
We've got superhero-themed ads for hemorrhoid relief.
What? Hemorrhoids?
Yeah, I know, right? It's a little out there. What do you think? Are they saying broccoli is the cure?
Well, not quite. But gut health is a factor with hemorrhoids, and fiber helps with that.
Ah, so the connection is fiber. And fruits and veggies are full of fiber.
Bingo. So FAVES100 might not directly target hemorrhoids, but
It indirectly promotes good gut health by getting people to eat more produce. It all connects.
it does. Our health is all interconnected, One good change can lead to others. It's pretty amazing.
It is. So we've covered a lot, but is this all just clever marketing, or is there something really powerful here? We'll keep digging in part 2 of this deep dive.
Here's 3 ways I fixed my hemorrhoids. Hard, painful poos with chia seeds, water, and energy bits. The energy bits did help some. They're naturally full of fiber, they replace fruits and veggies, they're amazing. But you gotta drink lots of water, like a lot. And you've gotta add chia seeds to your diet. They do swell and they help slide things along. Just text the word Easy Poo to 757-231-9361 for the smooth move fix.
All right, welcome back to our FAVES100 deep dive. We've been talking about this whole superhero system for healthy eating, but does it actually work long term?
Right, because we've all seen those corporate wellness programs, and they come in with a bang and then fizzle out.
It's true. So the question is, can gamification really change behavior for good?
That's what we're trying to figure out. I mean, it sounds fun, but is it just a temporary boost? Does the research back it up?
Well, the studies are pretty interesting. It seems like gamification, when done right, can actually be a powerful tool for change.
So it's not just the novelty of earning points that gets people going. There's something about the game itself that keeps them hooked.
Exactly. It taps into something primal.
Mm-hmm.
We like to achieve, we like to compete, and we love a little recognition.
And FAVES 100 turns those instincts into healthy habits. Clever. But let's be real, how do you keep the momentum going? How do you make sure this doesn't just become another forgotten initiative?
That's the key, isn't it? Sustainability. And thankfully, our source material gives us some clues on how to make this thing stick.
Okay, lay it on me. What's the secret sauce?
Well, first off, you need the leaders on board, not just HR. It has to come from the top.
So the CEO needs to be out there rocking their plant-powered Titan badge.
Exactly. Leading by example. If the bosses are excited about it, everyone else is more likely to jump on board. Creates a culture of wellness.
Makes sense. But what else? Leadership buy-in is great, but it's not everything.
Right. You also need ongoing support. Can't just launch the program and then disappear. Got to keep people engaged, keep it fresh.
So constant communication, new challenges, maybe some friendly competition between teams.
Now you're getting it. That kind of stuff can really keep the energy up. But there's something else to consider.
What's that?
Well, what about those folks who might be tempted to, cheat the system?
Oh, yeah, the good old temptation to fudge the numbers.
Yeah.
Can't have people claiming they ate a bushel of broccoli when they really just had a bag of chips.
Right. So how do you design a system that's fun and engaging, but also fair and honest?
That's a good question. I mean, you don't want to turn it into a police state, constantly checking up on everyone's veggie intake.
Exactly. Our source material doesn't get too specific about cheat prevention, but there are definitely ways to build in some safeguards.
So how do you strike that balance?
Well, one way is to focus on self-reporting, encourage honesty, emphasize the personal benefits over the competition.
So less about beating your colleagues, more about celebrating your own progress.
Exactly. And it's about building a culture of trust. Another approach is to focus on intrinsic rewards.
Intrinsic rewards, so not just points and prizes.
Right. Help people connect the dots between what they eat and how they feel. More energy, better focus, that kind of thing.
So the reward is feeling good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you experience those positive changes firsthand, you're more likely to stick with it. It's not about external validation anymore. It's about taking care of yourself.
Okay, so we've got leadership buy-in, ongoing support, and a system that encourages honesty. What about different workplace settings? Can this work anywhere?
That's a good point. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
Yeah.
Company culture plays a big role.
So if it's already a health-conscious environment, FAVES 100 would fit right in.
Right. But if it's a place where pizza is a food group, well, it might take a little more effort to shift those habits.
Makes sense. What else should companies consider?
Resources. Implementing a program like this takes time, effort, and some money too.
Yeah.
You need to be realistic about what you can commit to.
So it's not a quick fix, it's an investment in employee wellness.
Exactly. And don't forget about inclusivity. FAVES 100 is very focused on fresh produce, but not everyone has equal access to that.
Dietary restrictions,
Yep.
cultural preferences. You can't have a one-size-fits-all approach.
Exactly. Companies need to be flexible, offer alternatives, maybe frozen fruits and veggies count, or canned goods without all the added junk.
Make it work for everyone, no matter their background or their dietary needs.
Exactly. So we've talked about the program, the benefits, the challenges, But what does it all mean for the individual employee? How does FAVES 100 affect their day-to-day life? We'll dive into that in part 3. But before we go, I want to ask you, our listener, a question.
Imagine FAVES 100 is launched in your workplace. Are you excited? Skeptical? Would you be gunning for that plant-powered Titan title? Or does it all seem a bit much?
Take a moment to think about how you'd react, what benefits or drawbacks you see for yourself. We'll pick this conversation back up in part 3 and explore the individual experience of FAVES 100.
I'm always asking my kids to eat fruits and veggies, but they'd rather replace them with energy bits.
Oh.
Any vegetables?
Nope.
What did you eat today?
Mommy, I ate my energy bits.
Get your energy bits with a 20% discount. Just use code SUPER20, that's SUPER20 at energybits.com.
All right, welcome back to our final FAVES 100 deep dive. We left you with a question last time. How would you feel if FAVES 100 landed in your workplace?
Yeah, ready to become a plant-powered titan? Or were you thinking, no thanks, I'll stick to my coffee and donuts?
I think it really depends on the person, right? Some people are all about competition, others not so much.
True. And we talked about how important the company culture is.
Yeah.
If it's already a health-focused place, FAVES 100 probably fits right in.
But if it feels forced, it might not go over so well.
Right. But for now, let's just imagine we're in a company that's really supportive.
Mhm.
Yeah. They roll out FAVES 100 in a way that feels positive and fun. What kind of benefits could people see?
Well, we've already talked about some of the big ones, right? More energy, better focus, just overall feeling healthier.
And I think there's a bigger picture too. When you start putting fruits and veggies first, it can kind of spill over into other parts of your life.
It's like a domino effect. One healthy choice leads to another.
Exactly. You might start cooking more, trying new recipes, really paying attention to what you're putting in your body.
So it's not just about the points and the ranks, it's about a whole lifestyle shift.
It is. And it can go beyond you, too. You might start packing healthier lunches for your kids, making different choices at the grocery store.
You become the healthy role model.
You could say that.
Huh?
And your family, your friends, they might even start making changes themselves.
So it's not just about checking boxes at work, it's about a bigger change that affects everyone around you.
It's a ripple effect. And we can't forget the mental and emotional benefits. Eating healthy can really change how you feel.
There's that saying, you are what you eat.
It's true. When you fuel your body with good stuff, you just feel better. More energy, more focus. You can handle stress better.
And that makes a difference in everything you do, at work and at home.
It really does. But okay, let's be real for a minute. Changing your eating habits, it's hard.
It's not easy. It takes effort, and there's temptation everywhere. Any advice for people who are struggling?
Well, first of all, don't be too hard on yourself. It's a journey, not a race.
You don't have to be perfect right away.
Nope. Just keep making those healthy choices one step at a time. And remember, what works for one person might not work for another.
So find what you enjoy.
Exactly. Love smoothies. Pack them with spinach and berries. Big on roasted veggies. Go for it.
It shouldn't feel like a punishment. Healthy eating can be fun.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to get creative. There are so many ways to make fruits and veggies delicious.
Cookbooks, blogs, cooking shows. There's inspiration everywhere.
And one last thing, don't go it alone.
Oh yeah, support is key.
Talk to your friends, your family, your coworkers. Share recipes, celebrate each other's wins. It makes a big difference when you have people cheering you on.
It's like having your own personal FAVES league.
Exactly. And remember, even if your company doesn't have FAVES 100, you can still do this. Set your own goals, create your own challenges, and find what works for you.
Love that. So to wrap things up, we've looked at FAVES 100 from every angle. It might seem a little out there with the whole superhero thing.
Quirky, yeah.
But at its core, it's really about something simple. Small changes, community, and the power of good food.
And it shows us that healthy eating can be fun, it can be engaging, and yeah, maybe even a little bit superheroic.
I love that. So one last thought for you, dear listener. What small change can you make today to unleash your own inner plant-powered titan? Remember, every step counts.
And that's a wrap on today's episode of the Abundant Avocado podcast. So I hope you're feeling inspired to unleash your inner health hero and cultivate abundance in all areas of your life. Remember to subscribe for more juicy tips on money, mindset, and maximizing your potential. And don't forget to check out the show notes for all the links to all the resources we mentioned today. Until next time, keep planting those seeds of